Can everyone hear me? All right. Okay, good morning, everyone. How's everyone feeling today? All right, tough crowd. All right, okay. Um, Good morning, everyone. My name is Sean Michael Ferguson. I am the Vice President and Vice Captain of the Campion College Robotics team. We're all, as a team, very proud and privileged to have you all here. Make some noise for FTC Jamaica that's here for us, representing us and bringing the field for us today for all of us to see. I'm going to introduce the rest of my team if they would like to stand when I call their names. So we have Jonathan Smith here, our captain. We have Ruana Marakun, our other vice president and vice captain. We have Richard Yang, our assistant treasurer. And we have Vismay Atufuram, our treasurer. And also, if she may stand, we have Keisha Morrison, our coach. All right, we're excited to have everyone here today. I'm seeing a very large host of schools. Let's see if I can recall all of them. First and foremost, I am seeing our defending champions and Inspire Award winners, Jamaica College, if they want to give us a shout. No chairs, no nothing. All right, okay. I also see our runners up for Inspire Award last year. We have Immaculate Conception High. No chairs, no nothing. Okay, all right. I see Woolmer's Boys School. Okay, I also see Calabar High. I'm expecting a chair, you know, so if anyone wants to give a chair. I see York Castle on the far left side. All right. I see Hillel Academy. I see Glenmuir High School. What am I missing? Okay, I see St. George's College. I see Convent of Mercy Academy Alpha. All right, and I also see, I see St. Jago High School. All right, I also see AISK, American International School in Kingston. All right, love that. I love that energy. Okay, I see some primary schools also from the FL competition back in May. So I see Beulah All Age. I see Shortwood Practicing. Any other schools that I did not mention that are here today? I saw Clarendon College today. Is Clarendon College here? All right. Anyone else? Any school that I forgot to mention? Innswood High. Innswood High is here. Okay. Eltham High School is here. Give them a clap. All right. Mona High is here. All right. And we have Spot Valley High here too. McGraw, okay. We have McGraw High School here. All right. Is that everyone? All right. Very excited to have everyone out here with us today. Is anyone excited for the 2024 FTC competition center stage? Come on now, I feel like people have been here last year. I'm sure that people are a little more excited than that for this competition. So I'm gonna ask that again. Are we excited for FTC 2024 center stage? All right, that's what I like to hear. All right, thank you. I will now be turning over to Gavin Samuels, who will be presenting the kickoff video for Center Stage 2023 to 2024. Thank you, guys.
Hello, First Tech Challenge teams, coaches, mentors, volunteers, parents, friends, and the entire community. I'm Amy Linebarger, and I'm happy to be here for the First Tech Challenge 2023 to 2024 season kickoff and reveal of Center Stage, presented by RTX, a part of the First In show, presented by Qualcomm season. All 10 of the 2023 Dean's List Award winners are here today, and we're honored to be your kickoff celebration hosts.
Hi, First Tech Challenge. I'm Lucas Boyle, and I'm pumped to be here today to raise the curtain on our Center Stage season and celebration. We have a full show today, packed with kickoff messages from some familiar and favorite first faces, the Center Stage season reveal, and a detailed field walkthrough to help teams get started with season planning and gameplay strategy.
All of the Center Stage game materials will be published on our website after the broadcast, so please use the website as your reference during the season. To officially welcome you to our kickoff today, we have First Chief Executive Officer Chris Moore.
Hello, First Tech Challenge community. The First in Show, presented by Qualcomm season, is here, and we're celebrating the role our STEM skills play in the arts. I'm thrilled to help usher in the new season and welcome you to Center Stage, presented by RTX. I want to take a moment to thank you, our participants, our coaches, our mentors, and our volunteers. Thank you for making First Tech Challenge program the successful, engaging, and fun program that it is. We also wouldn't be here today without the generous support of our sponsors. I want to extend a very special thanks to the First Tech Challenge season presenting sponsor, RTX. This season, more than 70,000 First Tech Challenge participants from around the world will raise the curtain on the power of using design, creativity, and precision to create all new experiences. On behalf of everyone here at First, I want to wish all of you good luck and a great season. We can't wait to see how you take on the game this year and put your skills center stage.
Thank you, Mr. Moore. A huge thank you to all our generous sponsors this year and making the First In-Show season and Center Stage game possible. Inspired by the innovative spirit of First participants, Qualcomm's support and collaboration continues to help strengthen the pipeline of STEM leaders who will create a future pushing the limits of innovation.
Hello, First Tech Challenge teams, and welcome to Center Stage, part of the First In-Show season presented by Qualcomm. My name is Kedar Kundap, Senior Vice President and General Manager of Compute and Gaming at Qualcomm Technologies, Inc. Every day, we use STEAM to push the edge of what's possible in extended reality. from recreating legendary cinematic effects to reimagining how technology can allow audiences to have immersive experiences in art, music, and gaming. This season, your innovative spirit and unique skill sets will take center stage as you shine a spotlight on the endless possibilities of art and STEM. The future is yours to create, so take the stage. Good luck, First Tech Challenge teams.
Thanks, Qualcomm. And now, the Center Stage season presenting sponsor, RTX, is taking us backstage to show us the beauty and importance of design and some of their most incredible innovations.
Welcome to the 2023 First Tech Challenge season, Center Stage presented by RTX. I'm the Industrial Manager in the Hot Section Module Center here at Pratt & Whitney. This is one of many production sites that makes us a world leader in design, manufacturing, and service of aircraft engines. As an RTX employee, I'm able to share my operations and career coaching expertise with the First Tech Challenge teams I coach. Shout out to my robotics warriors in Connecticut and Montana. This year's First Tech Challenge season explores how design can set the stage for innovation. We'll celebrate the role of STEM in the arts where creativity can inspire big ideas. Let's take a quick look behind the curtain at some incredible RTX innovations that exemplify the beauty in engineering and technology. At the nexus of science and art, we find the James Webb Telescope, an international project led by NASA. Raytheon developed the focal plane arrays on MURI, one of Webb's 4 key imaging instruments. By capturing light that's been traveling for billions of years, it's giving us new insight into some of the biggest secrets of the universe and revolutionizing our understanding of it. In Asheville, North Carolina, we engineered a new future in aviation, a sustainable modern solution that was born out of design. Our team of engineers collaborated to build a world-class turbine airfoil factory that exemplifies Industry 4.0 core principles. This allows us to meet future market demand while using less energy and creating less waste. And finally, check out RTX's hybrid electric flight demonstrator program. Collins Aerospace is developing a 1 megawatt electric motor that will help reduce aircraft carbon emissions on the next generation of commercial flight. This engineering marvel delivers 4 times the power, twice the voltage, and half the weight of our current generator. Technology meets design again. This year, your First Tech Challenge team will join thousands of students worldwide to show us how design can drive innovation. It's your turn to take center stage with creativity. Best of luck this year, and remember, teamwork makes the dream work.
Wow! Thanks for the behind-the-scenes look, Mickey. And thank you for being a First Tech Challenge mentor.
We want to take a moment to remind our community that gracious professionalism is an important part of what makes First, and that it's also at the heart of each team practice and get-together, and each and every First Tech Challenge event. This year, one of our most gracious and professional volunteers, our 2023 First Championship Volunteer of the Year, Chris Johannesson, is sharing a message about gracious professionalism.
Hi, I'm Chris Johannesson. Here in Los Angeles, I mentor first teams, from beginners to advanced. I encourage gracious professionalism based on what the actual words mean to me. What is a professional? Doing challenging work, using your mind and talent and education as much as using your hands. Adult professionals push very hard towards their goals. Design the product, cure the patient, earn a promotion. They are competing against their own goals. This season, help your team set internal goals. How will you measure success? A reliable autonomous? Learning a new skill? Solve problems in a methodical way. Learn all you can beforehand. For a large technical challenge, break it into smaller steps. Discuss with your teammates and seek advice from mentors. These are things that adult professionals do. Start developing these skills now. By the way, colleges will recognize your efforts. What about the gracious part? Help your teammates all you can. Favor communication, not isolation. When you enter the robotics room, show the behavior and even the language that makes others feel welcome and valued. People will notice and stay and contribute thanks to your influence. So, gracious professionalism, to me, means being a helpful teammate while pushing hard towards your goals. Have an exciting season.
What an important message from Mr. Chris Johansson. Our team coach also makes sure gracious professionalism is a priority for our team. Next up, we have Senior Program Manager of First Tech Challenge, Joanne Halloran. Joanne has been an integral part of the First Tech Challenge team for more than 16 years and fundamental to the growth and success of our First Tech Challenge program. She joins us today to welcome you all to the Center Stage season and share a few updates.
Hi, I am Joanne Halloran, Senior Program Manager of First Tech Challenge, and I couldn't be happier to talk about the new season and this year's game, Center Stage, presented by RTX. First, I want to share my gratitude with all of you, our First Tech Challenge community. Your ability to problem solve, your creativity, your perseverance, and your smart minds have inspired all of us at First Tech Challenge. With your help, we continue to move the mission of FIRST forward. You can help by spreading the word about FIRST. I would love for you to tell people in your communities how the FIRST programs have served you, your accomplishments and new skills, and how we are together changing the future. Our goal is to make First Tech Challenge available to students across the globe, and to do that, we need your help. Speaking of growing our community, thanks to the generous support of the DECA Foundation and Bosch, we have rookie team grants available. These are need-based grants that will provide $750 towards a rookie team registration and give rookie teams a head start on the purchase of their competition kits. Team and class pack season registration is open. This season, our robot technology team has developed what we call the Vision Portal, providing a common way to use TensorFlow and AprilTag, a new technology that's now part of the First Tech Challenge software. Vision Portal supports image recognition, robot navigation, multiple cameras, and many other features, all available to teams programming in FTC blocks or Java. Now it's easier for more teams to succeed in Center Stage. Like all industries, from consumer goods to food to automobiles, FIRST was impacted in previous seasons by the challenges in the supply chain. Thanks to the hard work by Robotics and our FIRST community, we have control hubs in stock right now for teams and class pack users. Speaking of Robotics, did you know that they were founded by a FIRST alum? FIRST alumni are folks who have graduated from high school after time on a FIRST team. All of you on teams now will be FIRST alumni someday, and we hope that you will be excited to remain a part of the FIRST community. Many of our First Tech Challenge team mentors and event volunteers are FIRST alumni. Be sure to thank them and ask them about their journeys. Learn more about FIRST alumni benefits and tools to make the most of your FIRST experience on the FIRST website. And finally, we are continuing to expand the First Tech Challenge Championship footprint. At the 2024 First Championship, we're growing team participation from 192 to 224 teams, allowing more teams than ever the opportunity to qualify. It will still require teamwork, grit, and your best gracious professionalism to get there. But we want to ensure every team around the world has a merit-based opportunity to earn a spot. And now, without any further ado, here's the information you've all been waiting for. Center Stage, presented by RTX. We hope you enjoy the game and wish you the best of luck for an amazing and inspiring season.
Thank you, Joanne. We also want to share an enormous thank you to our dedicated game design committee, Jessica Ballin-Smith, Michael Coleman, Mark Edelman, Aaron Fadden, Joe Parado, Manny Lowe, and Kevin Rudd. Thank you for the hundreds of hours you've spent creating, refining, and documenting this year's artistic and creative game, and the hundreds of hours you'll spend in season. We can't wait to show you the most important part of our Center Stage kickoff, the reveal. A special thank you to the very spectacular 2019-2020 Volunteer of the Year winner, Kevin Thorpe, for the beautiful animation, and FIRST's very own Michelle Long for narrating every detail.
After the reveal, make sure to stick around for the field walkthrough. And now, the exhilarating reveal of the 2023-2024 First Tech Challenge game, Center Stage, presented by RTX.
Welcome to the First Tech Challenge 2023-2024 season game, Center Stage, presented by RTX. A team consists of up to 2 driver operators, a human player, a coach, and a robot. Each match is played with 4 randomly selected teams, 2 per alliance. Each alliance is allowed 1 human player. Your opponent for one match may be your partner for another. Robots must be built from materials specified in the game manual and fit within an 18-inch sizing tool and may expand after the match begins. The primary scoring element is a plastic hexagonal-shaped pixel 3 inches across by 1/2 inch thick. There are 64 white pixels and 10 each yellow, green, and purple pixels. Teams may construct custom game and scoring elements, including paper drones and team props. The game is played on a 12-foot square playing field with a foam tile floor and 1-foot-high walls. 2 trusses are located mid-field. Between the trusses is the hinged stage door. In the back of the field are the backdrops, 1 for each alliance. Beneath the backdrops are taped-off backstage areas. In the front corners are taped-off wings. In each quadrant of the field are 3 separate spike marks. Just inside of the front wall are white pixel location stripes, and outside of the front wall there are 3 taped-off landing zones. April tags are located in the field wall and both backdrops to aid navigation. Blue and red alliance stations are on the left and right sides of the field, and in front of those are the red and blue human player stations. Before each match, pixels are stacked next to each player station and on the inside of the front wall. 4 pixels are placed on the spike marks. However, team props may be substituted for the spike mark pixels. Teams place their robots on the field, touching the side walls. Each team may preload 1 yellow and/or 1 purple pixel onto their robot. Teams may also preload 1 drone onto their robot. The spike mark pixels and team props are then randomized. The field and players are now ready. The match begins with a 30-second autonomous period. During this time, teams may attempt to score using pre-programmed instructions and sensor inputs. A purple pixel placed on the spike mark tape earns 10 points. However, if the spike mark tape has a team prop, placing a purple pixel will earn 20 points. Each pixel in the backstage earns 3 points. And each pixel placed on the backdrop earns 5 points. If a yellow pixel is placed on the backdrop in the location indicated by the spike mark pixel, it earns 10 bonus points, or 20 points if a team prop was used on an indicator. Robots parked in the backstage earn 5 points. Pixels scored in the autonomous period will also earn points at the end of the driver-controlled period. Following the autonomous period is the 2-minute driver-controlled period. During this time, human players may introduce new pixels into the wings. Each pixel that is placed backstage earns 1 point, and each pixel on the backdrop earns 3 points. Each mosaic of 3 identical or 3 different pixels earns 10 points. If an alliance can build pixels above the set lines, they earn a 10-point bonus for each line they cross. The last 30 seconds of the driver-controlled period is the end game. Robots may continue scoring pixels, and there are also ways to earn bonus points. Robots may launch drones over the truss or stage door and into the landing zones. Depending on where they're parked, they can earn 10, 20, or 30 points. Robots parked in the backstage area earn 5 points. and a robot suspended by the rigging earns 20 points. There are many ways to score in Center Stage, but there are also rules that, if not followed, will deduct points from your alliance. Robots may not limit the upward motion of the stage door. Robots may not descore pixels from the opposing alliance's backdrop. Intentionally damaging another robot is not allowed. A robot may not affect the flight of an opposing alliance's drone. A robot may not make contact with an opponent suspended from the truss. This has been a summary of this season's game, Center Stage, presented by RTX. For complete rules, please read both game manuals and check the Q&A forum. And always remember the most important rule of First Tech Challenge, gracious professionalism. Good luck, teams, and have a spectacular season.
Wow, what an exciting game we have ahead of us this season. Here to give us a closer look at the field is Erin Fadden.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Erin. Erin is a Game Design Committee team member and First Tech Challenge project manager.
Hey teams, I'm Erin Fadden, member of the First Tech Challenge Game Design Committee. First, I want to give a huge shout out to the Game Design Committee for all of their hard work they put in year-round to design each game. I hope you're excited about this year's Center Stage game presented by RTX. Center Stage will include 2 team-built elements to be used to earn points. The team game element, which is called the team prop, is the team-built element that is only used during the autonomous period. This is referred to as a game element because it cannot be picked up and scored after use during the autonomous randomization task. The drone is also a team-built element, but this is used during endgame for scoring. The drone has some specific build rules. For example, it must have the general configuration of an airplane with a defined fuselage. It must be built with 1 sheet of paper, and teams must build at least 2, 1 red and 1 blue drone. So, if you're thinking, a crumpled up piece of paper will work, right? The answer is no. That would not be considered a legal drone. Make sure to carefully read team prop and drone build rules that are outlined in the Game Manual Part 1 when constructing each of these items. New this season, we are using April tags for robot navigation and autonomous tasks. There are a total of 8 April tags on the field. As you saw in the animation, there are 3 unique April tags on each of the backdrops, and 2 unique April tags over the pixel stacks in front of the field. The scoring element in this year's game are the pixels. There are 94 pixels that come in 4 different colors. Each pixel is approximately 3 inches wide and a ½ inch thick. Pixels are scored on the backdrop. Here you can see that the backdrop is at a 30-degree angle to help the pixels stay in place when they're scored. Robots can simply place pixels onto the backdrop or onto other scored pixels. They can also be dropped from higher up and should still stay in place. Teams should be cautious while scoring on the backdrop and do their best to not knock or shake it. Some level of contact is okay, but knocking the backdrop hard enough can cause the pixels to descore. Spanning the field are the trusses, riggings, and stage door. The truss includes height-limiting bars that are 14 inches from the playing field floor. Teams will have to be thoughtful in their robot design to accommodate traversing the field with these lowered heights. The truss also includes the riggings, which are the red and blue bars for their respective alliance. Robots may suspend from the riggings during endgame. Only 1 robot can hang at a time from their alliance rigging. The stage door, prior to being lifted, has a 12-inch clearance from the playing field floor. The door can be raised to approximately 26 inches. Stoppers on the sides of the truss will not allow the stage door to be raised any higher. The width of the stage door provides enough space for 2 robots to travel through at the same time. However, robots traveling from the audience side of the stage door have transit priority. There are rules outlined in the Game Manual Part 2 that penalize robots that grasp onto the stage door. This is another area of the Center Stage game where teams will have to come up with some creative designs to effectively lift the door to travel from one side of the field to the other. And finally, as part of the end game, robots may launch their drones to score points. The drone must be launched so that it passes over the rigging or top pole of the stage door to be eligible to score points. Robots that are hanging from the rigging may also launch their drone during endgame. Neither a drive team member or robot should interfere with a launched drone. Interfering with the opposing alliance's drone while in flight will cause the affected alliance to automatically earn points for landing zone 1. I hope you enjoyed this overview of Center Stage. Please make sure to read both the Game Manual Part 1 and Game Manual Part 2. There are 2 versions of each of these manuals on our website for both remote and traditional gameplay. Every team is allocated 1 account to ask questions and receive official answers on the First Tech Challenge forum. Thank you so much for tuning in, and best of luck this season.
Thanks so much, Erin. The field looks full of creative and fun new challenges. We can't wait to see your creative solutions and robots in action on the field. If you're watching but haven't registered yet, there's still time to join in on the action. Visit our website for details and to get started. Be sure to tag First Tech Challenge on your team's social media throughout the season so we can keep in touch and see how your team is tackling the game.
All right, everyone. After the game reveal, how's everyone feeling? All right. I'm going to ask again one more time. How's everyone feeling after this game review? All right. Shared sentiment. Okay. We have, before I continue, I'd like to say we have some very, I'd say, esteemed guests here today with us. The esteemed guests are, I would like to say the esteemed guests are the members of our first Global Challenge team this year. If you guys would like to stand. I see you all there. Okay. All right. So we have Kimmy Chan from Hillel. We have Tyrese Dyke from Calabar. We have Duncan Stanley from Wilmers. We have Jonathan Smith, our captain from Campion. We have Tiandria Spence from Alpha. And we have Tasia Lee Hallwatts from AISK here today. Give them another round of applause. Oh, I'm being told also myself, I'm also on the FGC team. Okay. All right. I'd like to thank our proud sponsors for this event. Spectrum Management Authority, JPS Foundation, Port Authority of Jamaica, and NCB Foundation. Would we give them a round of applause? All right, this is the fun part of this presentation. You guys now have the opportunity to come over to the game field and take a closer look at the game. However, some rules: if you are going to step onto the game field, you have to take off your shoes. All field elements stay where they are. You do not take them. And you can touch them, you can interact with them, but you cannot pick them up and take them home. There will be some game elements available for each team, but we would like to ask the coaches to come to the front table right here to collect that at the end when everything is done. That's me, everyone. Thank you for your time. I hope you guys enjoy this year's season.
really wanna show you off. Fuck that, hold up, plenty of champagne. Cold nights, you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and your girl in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach you with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good, game home is sorry. They say conversation, the nation, I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs. That's I write it down for real. Yes. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I know just what you want. Poetic justice, put it in a song, alright. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I know just what you want. Poetic justice, put it in a song, alright.
All right, everyone. The photographer is planning to take a group picture of everybody. So if everyone would be able to go right to the left side of the field, that would be left side? My right, because he's going that way. So just if everyone could come to this side, my side of the field, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. All right, the photographer is saying that he wants us on the other side, so can everyone make their way to the other side?
gave you my number. I did it with you. Should never let you hit it. I spit it with you. I be ready. Got a fetish. Got a problem. Now it's a problem. Oh no. Squirt on beaches. Don't love these beaches. Midnight on beaches. Do it for fun. Don't take it personal, baby. Love on my legs. Up to my legs. They did a few. Why you bother me? Why you bother me? Why you bother me? Why you bother me? It's not my check. That's that Mo City, that side that you take around at night. You like get me right, you know what, no on the side. Like when I make fun, you said I'm faking, make it funny. Let me come inside you, let me play that scene inside you. That's a dance, baby, that's the whip. Baby, that was real, baby, I can feel it. So why you bother me, why you bother me, why you bother me? Trying to catch you real weak. Long as we got
So funny Hello, testing, testing.
Hello.
The mic is on.
All right, folks, can I get attention?
Gavin, the mic is now on.
This season, we are going to be introducing qualifiers. Mixed emotions. Okay, all right, couple of things about qualifiers. They're probably going to happen in January and early February, or maybe both of them will be in January, actually. So our team will have to compete at qualifiers and then to get a spot to advance to the championship. It's probably going to be like the top 50%, because I think we're going to have maybe about 24 spots at championship. So it's going to be a good cross-section of students from each championship. One of the championships is going to be dedicated to schools outside of Kingston and St. Andrew, since one of our major efforts is to build capacity across Jamaica and not just in Kingston and St. Andrew. So that's probably going to be the first qualifier, so you can look for that. A couple of things to note. Teams, in theory, could compete at multiple qualifiers. But it's going to be based on space available. And another very important thing to note, so I hope everybody is listening for this. The school that hosts the qualifier gets one automatic spot to championship. So if your auditor not big enough, don't blame me, blame your principal. But yes, so we are going to be talking to schools, reaching out to schools early in the season to find out who's interested in hosting, and the space is gonna be important, because I don't know if 20 teams can fit at Campion. But if a school wants to rent, like, the Mobe Convention Center, we could do that. So yes, something to note, something to be at the back of your mind, just look out for that. That's all I wanted to say. I can thank them for coming.
So, hello. Oh. Hi guys, may I have your attention, please? Lovely, lovely. All right, so I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming out today. I love the support, very commendable. I want to especially thank Campion College for hosting.
Right, and by the way, Campion is getting half of this field. So if you guys want to collaborate with Campion, you can probably get a scrimmage match on the full field. So make sure you take the captain number. But anyway, thanks again, everyone.
Okay, thank you guys, and we will provide more updates as the season progresses, and we look forward to seeing each and every one of you at the championship. Thank you guys.
Can't pay me, I need to go too high. You need to stop living that lie. You know, you sit like a shot. I know I be rich before I die. They promise respect you till you try. Designer head to toe. To the head you float. Already hit the post. Niggas scared to I feel like it, so get a beat, let it drag on the floor. And none of the better I told.
Alright, immediately your job, you need to figure out a way to